or the caste system in India is practiced on the basis of two main principles and doctrines. These two main principles and doctrines are: number one, in the form of differences and separation. In the form of differences and separation is separation, the caste based on restrictions. Castes are based on restrictions and interrelated statuses. These restrictions are related to marriage, feasting, and mutual relationship. A higher caste person will not marry a lower caste person. That is, a Brahmin will not marry a Kshatriya will not marry a Vaishya, and the Vaishya, and these three will not marry a Shudra. The above three will eat some specific food, and the lowest, that is the Shudras, they are free to eat anything they want to. The Brahmins will avoid eating non-vegetarian food. The Kshatriyas will eat vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian food, but will not eat the buffalo or the cow meat, and the Vaishya will not eat some restricted foods, but the Shudras, they are free to eat whatever they like to. Then the second principle of casteism is holism and hierarchy. In the holism and hierarchy theory, the castes are based on purity and pollution. There are two concepts over here. One is the purity and pollution. It means that the caste that remains involved with religious acts and rituals are considered pure. All those castes where religious acts and rituals are followed regularly, they are said to be pure, as against the others that are considered polluted, and the other castes are considered as polluted. So here also the Brahmins, the Kshatriyas, and the Vaishyas, as they are following the religious and the rituals on regular basis, so they are said to be pure caste, and the Shudras are said to be polluted. In case of the hierarchy, inequality results from the idea of pure and impure, which is the basis of hierarchy. So the upper three castes are said to be the pure, and the lowest caste is said to be impure. So there is inequality in the caste system. The pure at the bottom of the society is static in India. In this context, each caste is seen as a specific status group, and this hierarchy signifies the statuses allocated to the different castes. Caste is seen as an empirical reality, is located in the form of jatis, status groups. So caste is found in the form of jatis or the status groups. Caste is not functional. It is an ideology that functions of the lower caste and of the upper caste may be working together in an office or factory, yet one will be thought of coming from pure caste and other from impure caste. In the modern way, all the caste people are working in the offices, but because of the ideology of the caste system, there will be a demarcation. May not be an open one, but in the minds of the of the people who are working in that particular organization, that one belongs to a pure caste and the other belongs to the political group or the caste. Caste governs all aspects of an individual's life, that is social, economic and political. Caste functions as interest groups because they strive for new patterns of distributive justice. Caste associations, caste panchayats have strength, mixed castes. Caste is the source of power for its members and have shifted to elections, jobs, employment opportunities, etc. Now, in the political sphere, caste has become a matter of politics. There are certain interest groups, and these interest groups, to get their objectives fulfilled, they form caste associations, caste panchayats, so that they can get protection for their own caste in terms of justice, in terms of distribution of justice. Caste is the source of power for its members and have shifted to elections, jobs, employment. So nowadays, on the basis of caste, employment, elections, your job opportunities, etc., all are based on caste system. If the topmost authority of a particular organization belongs to a particular caste, he will think that all the members of his caste, mostly all the members of his caste, may be given the opportunity to seek job in that particular organization, and so on. Untouchability, pollution, purity, etc. have weakened, but expression of caste solidarity in social and political spheres has acquired a new character. No doubt, untouchability, because of the abolition of Untouchability Act and your pollution and purity principles of casteism, they become weak. But then also, the caste system in the modern period has acquired new characters in the socio and political spheres of the society.